Hi, everybody, and thanks again for joining me, Nigel Patrick, on this weekly podcast slash LinkedIn Live show called The Virtual World, which talks about everything to do with immersive tech and in this new environment, which is called the Metaverse. And actually, this is a rambling that I've been inspired to talk about. From a dear friend of mine who was at the Gartner Symposium this week and sent me a photograph of all the CIOs who were rushing to get a seat. In fact, who's ended up being standing room only on the topic of the metaverse and how it's going to impact CIOs. So first of all, thank you for all the CIOs for going to listen to that. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but I fully respect you for going to try and understand about it. So I thought I would just delve a little bit deeper into the phrasing of the metaverse because it's such a confusing term right now. And we're currently in a very turbulent market. We've got the unnerving situation and the upheavals going on at Twitter and Meta. We've got the whole issues around the crypto market this week, and coinciding with the US elections and lots of other unnerving and unsettling elements around the global economy and the world itself. But I wanted just to start to try and put some more clarity and therefore hopefully some confidence that what the phrase of the metaverse really is and what it isn't, and actually what it is to us. And if you're a CIO, I think we need to start to own this phrase, which is not the metaverse as a general statement, but actually the industrial metaverse. And yes, we've all heard about the industrial metaverse. We've seen some great examples of people claiming of their use cases, their projects, and their programs being an industrial metaverse project, which is fantastic. But actually, what is it? What does it really mean? And if you start thinking strategically and start putting your plans together, how do you formulate those plans? What do you include? What do you exclude when you're trying to position the advantages of getting into the industrial metaverse quickly or at a pace that suits you? But my guess is you're already there. I mean, if we look at this kind of confusing state where at the moment where you've got this big phrase or this big market called immersive technology, and you've got this big thing called the metaverse that includes everything from NFTs, gaming, shopping malls, artwork, blockchain, you name it, everything is included as a revenue stream from rock bands playing to 27 million people inside the metaverse and everything and avatars. Everything is included in that huge high level term, the metaverse. Well, actually, we're going to start thinking about what is our part of in the corporate world inside that high level world. And it's clearly is this the industrial metaverse, and you are already in it, as I previously said. Because if you started to look at this other phrase called the immersive technology, that is now part of the industrial metaverse. So if you've been thinking around using such things like virtual reality to help training and improvement or make massive process improvements on your supply chain, or you're looking to use augmented reality to help bring your products and services to a new sensory level for your customers, or you're thinking about using robotics or have been using robotics, whether it be in health or manufacturing, you're already in the industrial metaverse. And my hat goes off to you if you're actually thinking around or have deployed, but are now starting to think about the benefits of all these technologies. So let's be very clear about the industrial metaverse. The industrial metaverse is not new. The metaverse generally is starting out. Yes, it's been around for a lot of people claiming it's been around forever. And yes, but we're still a world away from having complete virtual world interoperability. We're still thinking about the whole regulation around the use of avatars and how safe the whole metaverse should be. So that's starting on its journey. However, the industrial metaverse has been around for a while. If we start to realize that actually the immersive technology definition is actually now the industrial metaverse. So it is, as I said before, virtual reality, augmented reality, simulation, blockchain technology, which has been around for quite some time. If you're using that, then to help you streamline your payment structures for your customers, then guess what? You are in the industrial metaverse. So I thought I just want to start to put a little thought out there. Can we all please start to, in the world of commerce, use the phrase industrial metaverse versus the metaverse? And I think it was going to help us all if we get a bit of clarity on that. So a bit of a rambling, of a short statement today, but I was inspired by a dear friend of mine who sent me that photograph, and I thought, well, actually, it isn't the metaverse we should be talking about for CIOs. It's deeper than that. It's clearer than that. It's more defined than that. And that phrase is the industrial metaverse. So with that, I bid you farewell. Have a great rest of the week. I've got some very exciting interviews coming up with some people that I've met in my career, talking about process mining in the metaverse, talking about the impact of HR in the industrial metaverse, and some great topics coming up. So stay close to my announcements I'll be making over the next 2-3 weeks. All right, take care. Cheers. Stay blessed. Bye.